like 11 and 6 because he did Hydra Lurk. Like, there's no, like, D players are so bad, but when a player of that caliber goes Hydra Lurk, they just can't compete with the new age style. And oh my gosh, that was an amazing defense matrix.
Oh man,
this is gonna be a clutch break here. If Luxury can break this, if he can break through all of Hwasin's tanks, there's no way Hwasin can rebuild this. And wow, he just did it. He needs to keep those 2 lurkers alive. He lost them. Wow. This is like the biggest cripple fight ever now. I mean, this is like 2 Marines and 2 Science Vessels versus 5 wounded Hydralisks. Wow, if that 1 tank was at that battle, I honestly think that would have made a big difference. If he would have had another tank, that 1 tank that was sitting in the natural. And Luxury is going to make a push here with 5 Hydras, but while he's doing that, Hwasin is making a push with 5 Marines and 2 medics in the bottom left. What a cripple fight. But I mean, this is so awesome, but I think this really plays almost, you know, even though however good Luxury's control is, I mean, this almost plays off of Hwasin, how epic his Marine medic control is, but he's hurting right now. I mean, he's only running off of his natural expansion. He does have a command center, so anytime, I mean, his really plan was he needed to get a foot out and needed to take a 3rd base and secure his resources, but now that he lost so many units, and look at his SCV count, it's complete garbage. I mean, that's kind of surprising. I thought he would have a ton of SCVs there. Yeah, I mean, maybe to that lurker, but I mean, his really only plan was to step out and secure a 3rd base, but he's not going to be able to do it right now. But, you know, kind of surprising, Luxury doesn't have defilers or anything, so he's not going to be able to break, well, still on lair, still not even going Queen's Nest. This is like super Hydra Lurk 2004 build.
You know, I mean, Hydra Lurk is not so bad, I don't think, but it's just like, it costs so much gas that you can't do it and tech the hive quickly, and you're just so much better off with the hive and defilers than you are with. Oh, okay, not losing any defilers vessels there or anything. That tank is actually going to go down strangely, but I don't know if it was cost effective. Oh, Hwasin pushing out, and Hwasin is so fast, man. You guys nuts. Look at that. Like,
what a guy.
How do you do that? Ladies and gentlemen, that's 12 hours of StarCraft a day staring you right at the face. I mean,
at least.
Really, this is really the only way you're ever going to have precision control like that and move your mouse that quickly. Luxury doing a really good job to delay Hwasin's 3rd base there. But you know what? Like, I don't think Hwasin's in necessarily such a bad spot. I mean, mining off of 1 base versus a Zerg mining off of 2 is really not that bad of a situation. I mean, oh man, oh, what a disaster. 3 vessels.
That hurt.
3 vessels. That sucked.
That was a definite advantage for Luxury at this point.
Oh,
that was an excellent move, and now, yeah. This is really not something you're ready for, though. He could have
flown right over, yeah, really.
Right.
That was just a really bad misstep for Hwasin. I mean, just losing 3 vessels is just so huge. But you know what? He's regained map control. I mean, this is the time. He needs to use this time to get that 3rd command center down and get some bunkers there or something and just secure that position. Oh wow, that's actually not his 3rd command center. That's his main command center, which is just lifted and floating over. This guy's saving money wherever he can. Looks like both players are.
This battle's gonna be key right here. Well, he got 2 lurkers. What control?
Too many units from lurk. Wow, this is. Oh my God, so many Hydralisks. What
Holy crap.
The upgrades are on? He has to have some upgrades on those. I mean, for them to tear it. Wow.
I don't see
totally
him.
Tore him
like
up,
the quality's pretty bad. I actually have to go AFK, so take this over for like 2 minutes. Sorry about that.
Sure, not a problem. I mean, so many Hydralisks for Luxury. I haven't seen anything like this in a really long time. I mean, and not only that, but it's just working out so well for him. I have to imagine that he has a lot of upgrades, especially considering he's only on 2 bases, so he must be spending all of his gas. I mean, he's not even going Hydra Lurk. It's almost like a pure Hydralisk build with just some lurkers and some Zerglings thrown in there just to kind of keep him honest and keep him from going 2 fat tanks. I mean, really, is he going to go for a... Oh, he's not going to go for the break here. That's a good move. Thank God he didn't go for that. He would have gotten slaughtered. I mean, the bridge is just making it so hard for you to do any kind of offensive attack on the natural on this map. Surprisingly, he still hasn't gotten that command center down. He had a window of time there where he could have done it, but I mean, he didn't take advantage of that, and his army got pushed back. Looks like he's gonna move out again now, and again, like he's got to try to get the command center down. I mean, that's really the key for him. Once he gets off two bases mining solidly, he's gonna be able to keep up with that Hydra Lurker build. And right now, the way it is, I mean, Luxury is able to keep up in the macro, and he's got to do something. He's either got to build a whole bunch more tanks. Oh man, he's gonna go for a break here. That's just so many Hydralisks. I mean, I don't think
that is so many Hydralisks. This is just so crazy.
Holy shit,
like, I
dude.
can't believe, like, this has been such a Terran-dominated map, but this is just such a crazy approach to it that I think, you know, even though Luxury took an advantage early on, like, for the most part, this Hydra lurk strategy has been really working against what Hwasin's been doing. And I think, like, right now, if Hwasin had all the vessels that he's lost, like, he would be able, like, he'd be ahead in this game, but, I mean, you can't expect to keep all your vessels alive. But, I mean, still, though, I mean, you need to radiate so bad in this situation.
Oh,
you need all your gas to get tanks.
Oh, that was a brutal radiate.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man, just kind of throwing away some units.
Yeah, and he doesn't have like any tanks though. Like he's just been losing so much tech units, and it now looks like Luxury's gonna make his push, and Luxury may try and end the game here. But Hwasin in a completely turtled position. He actually does have 3 tanks, all sitting behind bridges. That bunker's still there, and just wow, there's no way that Luxury can push into that. But Hwasin's natural expansion is gonna be mined out here pretty shortly, and Luxury I think is really at the comfort to take expansions, but Luxury's natural expansion and his main I have to imagine are going to be running out here pretty shortly. Yeah, his drone count has been
really high.
Yeah. But look at those tanks. He's just losing so many Hydralisks right now. Like, Hwasin, however low econ he is right now in this situation, like, he's just making such good use out of every single unit. He needs to... Oh, I thought he was going to defend... Oh, my gosh.
Don't fight tanks up cliffs. Oh, God. Oh, look at... Oh, Jesus, Hydralisk got slaughtered. You know what? I mean, like... Hwasin, yeah, his tanks are doing so much damage, but he's losing so many Marines too. Like, he can't get up a big ball of Marines because they're constantly getting cleared out by the Hydralisks. But what's keeping him in this game is that because of that, the tanks are just having free reign and just like splattering shitloads of Hydras. I mean, you know, there we see the consequences. I mean, that's how Luxury was actually able to keep up with so many Hydralisks, is that he had a huge drone count, and now he's actually mined out his main. He's just about to have mined out his natural. He's gonna be going off 1 mining base. He's gonna be mining just off his 3rd base, versus Hwasin's just off his 3rd base as well. And 1 base to 1 base is really not a good position to be for Zerg, although who the hell knows. I mean, you have so many Hydralisks, and oh man, he's definitely gonna win this battle. This is gonna go really badly. I mean, what a great spread. I mean, Hwasin really should have kept his units in tighter there. I don't know why he had his shit so far spread out. He's going to be able to barely hold on here because of those tanks on the cliff. I mean, Jesus Christ, these tanks on this cliff is just like...
I mean, that's like his only lifeline. I know, I mean... Yeah, really. But really, Luxury's just been kind of like engaging Hwasin's forces, and it seems like, you know, I guess that's a legitimate strategy, but I think Luxury should really be expanding a lot more. I mean, when you're going for the break Terran style, where you just keep wiping out their units, I mean, which is definitely always favorable for the opponent's race if you manage to wipe out a whole Terran push. But just like you said, Luxury's only going to be off of 1 mining base, and if he lets Hwasin build up to 1 mining base, I mean, he really has to make a move on Hwasin's base or back up in macro. I mean, he can't be kind of trying to take bases and attacking his forces like what. Right now. Yeah, I mean, he is taking a 4th now, and Hwasin, I can't see Hwasin taking another base in the near future. But Luxury's really going to need to make a move here, and I think he's now really kind of chilled back. He's going for a little bit more Zergling heavy army. I saw the Hive Tech coming, which leads me to think that he's going to go for Defilers. I can't imagine Ultralisk with this low econ of a game, and Hwasin with the dropship, and an excellent move. And I think this is, although it's going to be risky here with all the Scourge and the Hydralisk going around, I mean, this is definitely something he can do. He's been trapped in his base the entire time, and he needs to do something aggressive. And look at that force. He's got like a single control group of units. Yeah, I know. I mean, he really needs to keep his vessels alive. At the very least, just keep what units you have alive. He just keeps moving out into the open. I mean, Luxury is never making any definite move for Hwasin's 3rd.
Wow.
What? That was kind of strange.
Fucked up the Scourge AI.
Dropship?
Dropship! Dropship! This is gonna do damage, man. Luxury's entire army is up there. He's not gonna be... He's gonna lose all of his Marines down there, but again, he's got
Defense Matrix
position. Oh, man,
Defense Matrix tanks on the high ground. There's no way.
Shit. Oh man, if he gets this hatchery, this is gonna be a disaster for Luxury. I mean, what an awesome drop. Oh man, this is gonna be really... No, it's not even really gonna be that close.
Wow, but I mean,
still, I mean, he got so many
puts
drones.
The hatchery at a risk. Like, now it's so low where you see Luxury burrowed a lurker there. I mean, now he needs to keep units there, and he's really holding off the onslaught. So I think that drop really did what it needed to do. And those Defense Matrix tanks, 22 kills.
Oh my god.
What a hero tank. It needs to get to 100 kills to become a hero tank. Just have Edmund Duke
Yeah, after that it
in
transformed
the...
to